The Late Night Legends podcast is meant for a mature audience. Please be aware of your surroundings. Audience discretion is advised. Watch out.
I think I'm coming undone. I think I'm coming undone. I think I'm coming undone. Isn't it fun? My stitches are itching. The lines are beginning to blur.
Late Night Legends Internet Podcast Radio Show, the finest content on the interwebulous stratosphere, best enjoyed with a side of T-Bell. I'm your host, Frank Barrientos, United States of America, which is now relevant because we actually have somebody who's Canadian on the show, because prior to that, it was all U.S. people. So finally, there's relevance after saying that for like 2 years. With that being said, we got a very, 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 very special show tonight. I'm very excited. Can't tell you how excited I am, but I want to go around the room here and introduce my co-host. We got Mr. Charlie, senior digital media producer Charlie. We've got Maria.
Hello.
We've got Timothy. We've got Ashley, and then we've got Colin. And we are fully staffed tonight. I wanted to, before we get into the topic, which is Tim's, I'm going to pass it to Ashley so she can tell us what her topic is next week. And then we'll pass to Colin right after.
Ooh, so it's going to be my first show. Well, technically first topic show. I've been here for a bit now. We're going to be talking about when social media stars become murderers. So you may think you know somebody. It could be a really cool YouTuber. They could be an OnlyFans creator. But sometimes they just get down and dirty on the murder scene. So we're going to learn a little bit about that. And I hope that...
We're going to open that show with that one song where it's like, you think you know somebody. You know what I'm talking about? You know that song?
Listen, things happen to celebrities out there in the world, but now it's the turns have tabled. Now they're the murderers.
The shoe is on the other table. If you'd like to have us do a karaoke show, please let us know. We'll put it up in Patreon. After Ashley's show next week, we've got Colin doing a show. Colin, you want to tell us about your topic thereafter?
Yeah, just in time for Thanksgiving, I'm doing Native American legends and Native American ghost stories.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Awesome. And then before we pass it off to Tim, Ashley, if you want to give some hi hellos to the old chat.
Hi, hellos to the old chat. We got a Boovin in here. We got a Tifnatius and a Maya. So hello. Hope you're doing well this evening.
All right, Tim. Tim originally was going to talk about our newest sponsor, which is Depends. However, instead, we're going to go right into our topic tonight. We decided to not work with that sponsor. We're still trying the product, but go ahead, Tim.
We're not working with them now?
Yeah.
No, we got to try the product first.
Yeah, we got to burn through all the samples first, man.
Can we not depend on them?
I was going to go out with the Blink-182 song, Depends.
Nice.
We're looking for that Taco Bell Depends collab.
Oh my
offer,
God.
Yeah.
You know?
Could you imagine a Baja Blast flavored diaper? Oh my God.
I mean, I don't really want the diaper to be flavored, but I think that they called it the Baja Blastin'. I think it would sell like hotcakes.
First of all, Ashley, before you call it absurd, I just want to point out that there's that brand, the Dude Wipes. They have pumpkin spice flavored butt wipes for dudes. No longer are we restricted to just eating pumpkin spice during the holidays, but now we can put it up our ass.
Both ends.
You might want to
both ends.
Eat some.
Yeah, some people are into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing somebody else a favor, really.
Yeah, to be honest, yes.
I'm sorry, Tim. This is a paranormal family show.
I'm thankful for jobs.
It sounds like Thanksgiving
We're
at my
not
house.
supposed to say rim jobs in the first 10 minutes of the show, Tim. We're going to get demonetized.
Sorry. My bad.
Oh, God. We talked about this.
Feel like a little bleep.
I'm going to use the crow from Epic Mealtime that goes, wah. As the bleep.
It makes me want to throw up too, Boovin. So my topic is social media. So we went through TikTok. We looked at different social medias. Found some high performing videos that I thought we'd cover and kind of go around robin and give our take on what we think about them, and also some of the lower videos that I thought were pretty interesting as well, just based off of what we saw on it. So, Frank, I'll let you play the first one, and then we'll kind of talk about it and go from there.
So the good news is I've got these videos ready to go. The bad news is we really didn't test how. I'm going to share this screen. So I'm going to try to share just the browser. But if that doesn't work, I'll share my desktop. No worries at all. I don't mind doing that. I've closed
all my... if that doesn't work, we're going to have Colin act them out.
Oh, yeah.
I've closed all my tabs that have various pornography on there. Let's try... Which one of these buttons? The share button. Charlie, when you were presenting, did you do screen or presentation?
I just did screen.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
Window. And then I select a window.
Window to the wall.
Okay. Can you see this?
I can see it.
All right. I'm gonna play it. You let me know if you can hear it. Okay. Well, the audio is really weird on this one. So okay.
It is. This one's got terrible audio.
Okay. Well,
sounds like somebody's like having a seance or something.
I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna play it one more time so y'all can listen to it with the audio. Ready?
And watch the corner here. If you watch like by the wall, on the right side of the wall.
Okay.
Like there's another door there.
All right. I'm playing.
Just kind of watch that corner.
Oh, just barely saw it.
Okay, Tim.
Like so you see kind of like this short, like black shadow figure kind of walk from that door opening down through that hallway.
Yep.
The Burmese mountain dog.
So
is there
took me a few times to watch it and see it.
Is there a reason why like the audio is so bad and maybe backwards?
Great question. No clue.
It
There's
could
not
just
a lot
be
of
like a
details
popular
on these,
TikTok
right?
audio that they're
to make it
using.
spooky.
Yeah. It sounds like that Eddie Murphy Christmas special on SNL. Have you guys seen that one? Where he makes the cake and it starts talking backwards and satanic talk. Oh, it's a great episode. It's a great episode. When Eddie Murphy hosted a few years ago, there's like a cake decorating segment, and he made the worst cake possible. And spoken backwards satanic language.
You know what shows
and your
really
grandma's
underrated?
voice.
Did you guys ever watch Nailed It on Netflix? Now that's a fucking show.
Yeah, that's a great show. That's a great show.
I watched the first season. That was pretty.
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. To finish this says shadow figure. Definitely a shadow figure. Tim, is there anything you want to add to that one, or should we move on?
Yeah, no, I mean, this was one. If one of the things too that I looked at when I was going through these, looking at the comments, right, and a lot of people pointing out that something ran from that door. Somebody said I zoomed in and said hell nah. One's like, my brain just created a girl with long black hair and a white dress. Ooh. That's why I don't like the dark. Some people have really creative imaginations.
I caught him. There he is.
It was the void.
Everyone says it looks like a figure running to that room with an open door, but to me, it looks like something running out. Terrifying.
Also, so are they scared of the creator, or are they scared of like?
They're just afraid of the picture. This person posts a lot of videos, and none of them are ghost related. So this is a one-off. So it's not like their content.
Interesting.
Which kind of tends to add credibility to it. It's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Just a quick question as we're going into all these, Tim. Are all of these that you're having me show everyone, are all these technically viral videos?
Most of them, yeah. Most of them over 1 million views.
Okay.
There are a few on here that don't. Like I got this 3-part one that doesn't. That's coming up.
Part is not viral. Okay.
No. But it's creepy because it's got a lot of validation.
Let me know when you're ready for me to queue up number 2.
Yeah, go ahead and do number 2.
About to make it viral.
Oh. All right. Here we go. Listen good. Is there a cop outside of the... This is what I hate. Why are we watching a video in a phone?
Yeah.
It's like a screen capture of somebody recording a phone of the video we just watched. Why? Oh.
I think they're trying to make it look more validated. But to me, I feel like this one's pretty fake.
Yeah,
like,
it's very clear.
Yeah, I think it's
Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
Obvious. Jungle Book for sure.
Just got flashback.
Totally.
I like
Mo
it.
got flashbang. There's a certain amount of hatred that runs through my veins when it's a creator screen recording somebody else's shit like that. I don't know why it triggers me so bad. It's my own personal problem, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't just post the video by itself. Like,
it's
But
weird.
maybe
Yeah.
it's their first
Why
thing
is that
and
extra
they don't
step?
know how to do a
Why
screen
screen
record.
cap somebody's phone that had the original video on it?
I think it's the same person. I think they just didn't know how to make it slow motion and save it that way.
Don't quit your day job. I don't know what to say. It's not hard to listen. There's so much content out there, and
They
there's so many people.
tried.
There's apps to do everything.
yeah,
It's like
YouTube
zero
University.
effort.
You can just look that up.
And the
No,
editing was
they had
good to have the
281,000 likes
images.
on it, so
I guess.
they're getting,
I guess.
they're getting views for something so
You know
terrible.
what pisses me right off, Tim? A video like that's going to get 1 million views, man. I dressed up like a woman and became a ghost for the Halloween show. we didn't get that good of views, so I don't know. Alrighty. What do we want to say about this one, Tim?
About the one we just watched?
Yeah.
I think we just go around and say what we think. I mean, like I said, you
think
kind of
it's
like
fake?
said your commentary. You hate the way they recorded
I just
it.
hate TikTok. Full disclosure,
I think it's fake.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Video.
Yeah.
I'm going to
It
try
is
to
crazy to me how a video like that does get that many views and likes, though.
I'm going to try to keep
For
my
sure.
negativity towards TikTok to a minimum because I don't want to bring the show down. But as far as the video is concerned, I think it's fake news. Tiffinician agrees. Fake news.
Yep. It's funny. I think Tiffinicius had the same comment as somebody who actually watched the video when I was going through their comments.
It's probably her
Like in
commenting on the
flashbangs.
actual video, Tim. Did you check that?
Could be. Could be.
No.
Yeah, did you guys all comment on this? Everybody in the chat, did you all see this?
She probably planted that for you to find.
Like,
like
hey,
a-
Tim, I got something great for you.
It's a backwards way to get featured on the show.
It's a good way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, if you
Now
guys
it's
want
going
to
to
be
get more
featured on the
views.
show,
We just promoted it,
haunted.
so now it's going to get more views.
Get haunted, Charlie. That's funny.
All right, now for the 3-part one, right?
All right,
So
cool.
we have
Yeah.
next.
Let me get that one ready. Just give me a moment. All right. All right, this is the third video, part 1. You all ready for me to play it?
Yes, sir.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She
I
wears
don't know if you guys saw
black,
when they
she
went
wants
under the
to-
underpass, you can see a figure on the road. So this guy's a truck driver who just records himself driving truck.
I'm going to try and pause it.
Oh,
Right
okay.
here?
Ah.
Yep,
Oh.
yep, right there.
Spooky.
Interesting.
And so the next video
All right, let me boot
is
up
him
the next
talking
one.
about it when he looked at it.
Stop sharing. So
Because it looked like that truck went right through it. That was beside it.
So right here in
Yeah.
this next video, this is the driver that's talking about it, right? This
Yep.
guy's the driver?
Yep.
Okay. He looks like he could be related to me, Tim. Hold on.
Both of us.
Who does this look more like, Tim or me? Put it down in the comments for a chance to win a
You
late night
guys
Legends beanie.
had a baby.
No, Charlie, let's not. Charlie. We're not going to have a baby. We just try, okay? Here we go.
So if you're into paranormal or ghosts or something like that, stick around for this whole video. This is something here. So I left our yard in Illinois, in Forest, Illinois, at 1 o'clock in the morning. I got about 2 hours down the road, and I'm driving down 57, just going northbound, just past the 349 exit. And this bridge comes up, okay? I go under the bridge, and I thought I seen like a white figure as I went past. I'm like, that's weird. I looked in my passenger mirror, and I watched what looked like a woman in all white scrubs go from my passenger mirror. I looked over in my driver mirror, and they were at the end of my trailer as I went and looked. Thought it was weird, right? Like, I know we see stuff sometimes we're like, it's probably just debris in the road, whatever. This wasn't like that. This felt like something was there. So I pulled up the dash cam, and you see that? That's a white figure. I don't know if that's a person, an entity. When you watch the video, you're going to believe that it's an entity because it doesn't really look like a person. It almost looks transparent. It almost looks like you can see through them. I thought it was really, really weird. It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. My hair was standing up on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary. And I'm not one that is crazy about paranormal, ghosts, and all that stuff. Like, it is what it is, whatever. I've never had any type of paranormal stuff happen to me or around me or anybody I know before. But this is something. For it to just be a person would be really weird because the exit that I passed was at least a half a mile before this. And both sides of the highway here are ditches that go to nothing. There's no roads on the side there. It just doesn't make sense. There was no cars on the sides of either side, northbound, southbound, no roads. I mean, no cars. So for someone to be crossing the road at 3 o'clock in the morning under a bridge, really weird. And what was weird is when you watch the video, this figure appears once that truck passes. They just appear. They weren't walking from the shoulder. They just appear in the middle of the road after that truck passes. Thought that was weird. Another thing that was weird is when I pulled it from my dash cam, my GPS wasn't working, which has never, ever, ever happened. My GPS has always worked on my dash cam. It shows you your route that you went, whatever. Thought that was weird that wasn't there. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm going to put the video after this of the dash cam video. It's about 5 seconds. It goes by pretty quick. Slow it down if you need to. But watch it. It's really creepy. Like I said, it almost is like this figure's like transparent almost. It almost seems like you can see through them.
All right, just go ahead and go to the next one.
It doesn't seem like it's...
All right. All right. Do you guys want to talk about him before we go to the next one?
Yeah, we can.
All right. I'll go first. Fun fact about us, we all have day jobs, I think. Most of us do. I don't know about everybody, but most of us, I think, have day jobs. My day job is I work in the logistics industry. I talk to people like this all day long. I happen to think he's full of shit.
Okay.
I don't believe him. I know that there's a lot of people out on the road that want to get out of the industry, especially he's a carrier. A lot of carriers are having a really tough time right now, and we're, as a country, about to suffer capacity issues because of things being a lot harder within that industry. It's really hard to be a driver right now because within American politics, they've mandated that drivers need to pass a language proficiency test at certain checkpoints, and if you don't speak English or something like that, they pull you off the road. So I'm not saying that's right or wrong, not making this politics, but it is affecting that industry, and it's getting a lot harder for drivers to work in that industry because there's less of them, and they're under a lot more pressure. With that being said, a lot of drivers are looking for their way to get out of that industry, and I know a lot of them are trying to do social media stuff, and I feel like after talking to these people for a number of years, I can sense sincerity in their voice, and I don't know. I never regard any video evidence as being credible, but that's just my personal policy. And I'd like to pass it off to y'all to see what you think.
Yeah, I'm of the same mind. Truth be told, I haven't seen the full video yet, slowed down or anything, but it looks like a trash bag to me, like a grocery bag.
Dominic's bag?
Yeah. Well, not anymore, unfortunately.
Well, that's why it would be a ghost.
Yeah, there you go.
It goes back.
I'll say he has hundreds of videos on his channel, on his TikTok, and this is not one of the better performing ones. So,
how did you find it?
Searching.
You just searched,
scouring the internet to find stuff like this. Yeah.
Type ghost into.
You're TikTok. Like, I need a video, but I don't want it to be his best video. Give me the middle of the pack.
Yeah. They're hashtags. You find the hashtags you're looking for.
Maria, what you thinking about this one?
Well, I don't know if this one specifically is real or not, but I have heard that there's a lot of stories that do come from people out on the road seeing ghosts or picking up a hitchhiker and then come to find out they didn't pick up anyone. There's a lot of urban legends and stuff that come from that, and there's probably some reality to it. Maybe this really did happen to him, maybe it didn't, but there is something behind there.
I heard a ghost cough right there.
Oh,
No.
sorry. It's a ghost in my house.
Yeah,
Aw.
many stories that are similar to this, so there's got to be some truth behind it.
Yeah, there's historically a lot of ghosts that are passengers. We had a whole episode on there's a tsunami that happened in Japan, and there's a lot of people that died, and taxi drivers still pick up people that are actually ghosts, and they'll like get in and tell them where they want to go, and they'll start driving, but those people died a long time ago, so there's that going on. And then we also got stuff in the Philippines. There's like legends about people that ride the jeepneys, if you're familiar with those. That's a real thing. Very interesting.
Yeah, like one that I like usually like heard most of the time, it's like a taxi driver like picking up someone, and then like it's a girl, and then she leaves her jacket, and then he goes back to where he dropped her off and goes to the house to like return the jacket, but then they say, oh, she died a while ago. So that's kind of like the versions that I've heard.
Charlie, Ashley, either of you want to comment on this one?
Felt
Well,
like
no.
this man needed a set of Depends on his ride there, for sure. The way he
Please
was
sponsor us.
flipping out.
Please sponsor us. Send us samples, please.
I don't know. I have to see the video again to
I think we're
find the
gonna watch it
credibility in
again.
it.
Tim, is
but-
the third one another, or do we get to watch it again in the third video?
Yeah, the
Okay.
third one, there's going to be more, and he's going to discuss some other truckers who corroborated this.
Okay. Charlie, you want to give any thoughts before we jump into the third video?
Well, just to your point, I mean, yeah, video evidence is so untrustworthy, especially
It's easy to fake,
now. We can fake it so easily, and now with Sora and all these things, it's really hard to determine what is real and what is manipulated. And especially with like a dash cam or GoPro or things like that, with the video quality is questionable at best to begin with. And then it's, it's like, oh, well, maybe that's just some kind of digital artifact, or you're seeing something else. It's just a trick of the light kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say just from looking at it. It is definitely spooky if someone's experiencing this. I don't want to discount this guy's experience if he's
Being
saying
honest.
if he's being honest and saying he saw something, but who knows?
I will say before we go to the third one really quick that it is many, many organizational policies within different paranormal organizations and people that are like debunkers. No one considers any audio or video or photographic items as evidence anymore, only because it is so easy to fake. So in the past, I think maybe during like the golden age of paranormal research and stuff, like you could have some audio, you could have some video or photographs and say, here's my evidence, and that could hold up somewhat. Over time, that became less trustworthy and less trustworthy. And nowadays, like there's no reliance on it whatsoever. So it's not my personal policy. It's everybody's policy. It's just everybody's good at Adobe After Effects or DaVinci Resolve. That's the reality.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in. And even honestly, like phone apps are doing a pretty good job of this. So, all right, let's jump into this third video. Let's jump in. Here we go. Oh my God, there's a wall of text and he's in front of it.
Oh boy.
That's how I look at when I wake up in the morning right there, guys. Do you ever like accidentally turn on the selfie cam when you're in bed?
So this is a follow-up video on my last TikTok, the one right before this, about the paranormal sighting that I seen. Just for people that are a little leery, thinking it was a person and not that it was some paranormal, some figure, some something. This just kind of adds into it that it probably is some type of paranormal thing. I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did, but they just didn't catch it on camera. And today, at the same time as we went through there, there was a car accident, multiple cars. 2 people ended up dying. 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital they gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car. And this was around the same exact time, but 1 day later than when I seen it and he seen it. and his brother's a state trooper and told him this. So I'm sure we'll be able to get these statements at some point in the future.
My dude, can I read it?
But this just adds on to, this might be real. This might not be somebody just walking in the road, because they said they tried to pull the cameras from the interstate and there was nobody walking in the road at that time.
Send them your footage. What do you mean?
You guys go ahead and pause and read that. Tell me this shit don't make sense. Tell me this don't make sense.
It doesn't.
If anybody knows anything else
It does not.
about this, it was on Illinois Highway 57 going northbound right after the 340, right in Markham, Illinois. Right after the 340 is where this happened. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. So y'all tell me if you know anything about any of this, or comment whatever you guys think about it, but it just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Hit the bell's notification.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know how many people commented that he's a paranormal because of the amount that he's flashing and fading in that video.
There's holes in the story. If you listen to his story, he was saying that there was a driver that went through that contacted him after. So the first part of that isn't really believable is he put that TikTok up, but then another driver who coincidentally happened to be in the same area and saw the same thing saw his video also and then commented. And then that second driver who said that he saw that entity said that there was a driver behind him who also saw it. In the
he's
olden
saying that his brother, that driver's brother, was a state trooper who knew about a thing that happened. That was just like,
yeah,
like, is this actually on the news?
Yeah.
Like,
in the old days with truck drivers, they used to have the CB radios. And they used to talk to each other on different frequencies, but it would be sort of you'd have to constantly scanning to get the right frequency to talk to another driver on the road. And if you happen to coincidentally get another driver, then you could talk to somebody that's like nearby or in close proximity. But something like this, it just really wouldn't make sense. The two drivers are communicating with each other, especially if they don't work for the same company, and they're just like near each other to corroborate like, oh yes, I saw this thing too. So there's definitely holes in his story. And
he did say that he reached out after seeing his post on Facebook. He didn't say they were on the CB together.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed that part. What I can say from what I feel is though, he's doing this thing that a lot of people do when they're telling lies, where it is, here's what I think I saw, but you decide. Or it's like, I don't know, maybe it's something paranormal or something, but like he knows he's describing a fucking ghost. He knows what he's doing. And it's within the realm of law, at least here, the burden of proof lies on that person who's making the statement of what happened. So if he's saying that something paranormal happened, then he needs to prove it. And I don't believe any of the things that he has supplied as proof. A text that is on his phone doesn't prove anything. He doesn't name drop anybody. Oh, a brother of somebody is a state trooper.
Yeah.
Here's a text with no name.
He goes to a different school.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
I don't disagree, but here's devil's advocate for you.
Okay.
Number one,
Advocate
you see
me, Daddy.
his editing techniques. He can't even get his face to stay on the screen when he wants it. You're saying he can edit a
He's
fucking
saying
ghost?
he's vindicated through incompetence, Tim.
Have you listened? I mean, no offense to Low Boy Ken, but did you listen to his English?
I mean, he don't speak too good. I mean, that's probably why he's a driver. I get it.
Not at all, man. And you think he can superimpose a ghost on a video?
You'd be fucking surprised, man. You're out on the road. You could practice a craft real easy, especially if it's like behind a computer. Like some of those trucks, not talking about like the trailer, but like the trucks inside. Some of those are like really nice little apartments, and people got computers and all type of shit in there. PS5. You can work on some editing and stuff. I wouldn't put it past anybody to be able to do that. And again, it's just like what Charlie said. You could literally learn anything on YouTube. Anything. You don't have to like, I don't want to say you don't have to go to college anymore because you need to get tested. But like, if you want to learn a skill, especially within the realm of digital production, just go to YouTube. I self-taught myself to video edit. A couple of years ago, I had no idea how to edit any of this shit. Completely
and
self-taught.
I would argue as well with that. If you watch enough YouTube videos, you'll learn English a little better.
I didn't think my English was that bad, Tim, but okay.
I'm not talking about you.
All right, guys.
No, I mean, it's not that, I don't want to trust the guy. Like, I want to believe that, maybe that he, again, I don't want to discount this guy's story or experience, but, there's enough to question it at least, and I think that's going to be true with a lot of these things, especially like the stuff of seeing something out of the corner of your eye or whatever. It's like, I don't know what I saw because it was not a very good video. It's really quick or whatever. Yeah, there's enough holes where it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to take this guy at his word.
Well,
be like, I respect it.
And yeah,
Maria,
with
where do
that
you land on this
text,
one?
I don't. With that text, I'm like, if there's not an actual news story or article that's like talking about this accident that happened, then like anyone could have written that text messages and just showed it as proof.
I would also say that police officers in general really are hesitant and shy away.
Yeah,
from
they're very
putting-
cagey with that sort of stuff.
They do not like putting details of any ongoing investigation via text to anybody for any reason, not even family. So I find that part also kind of hard to believe. Colin, what you reading on this one?
I'm smelling bullshit too.
Smelling bullshit?
Smelling bullshit. Should have got to depends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Believe Little Boy Ken, because somebody has to. I don't. No offense to Little Boy Ken.
You're giving him the
but
mercy.
I don't think he's smart enough to figure out how to do this. Really,
But he's
Okay.
Ken
I'm not
enough.
trying to be a dick to
He's
Little Boy
Ken
Ken.
enough.
Not trying to be a dick to Little Boy Ken, but I mean, to be fair, also, if we all agreed that all these were phony, this would be a pretty terrible episode. So I got to make an argument.
Listen, you shouldn't. Hey, Tim. After you say it like that, I think that you think it's phony too, and you just don't want to. We can all say it's phony. It's
I really think that I don't think he could do it.
I don't know, man. Listen, he may not be working alone on something like this. If he wants to get famous, he wants to shoot a shot. You go to Fiverr, dude. You can book somebody.
I got a few truck drivers in my family. I'm their tech support.
We got a
Mia
comment.
says,
They're a struggle.
Ashley, jump in with that comment, Ashley.
I was just saying, Maya says, I take being delirious as part of the equation, being as though most drivers can be driving for hours and little sleep. The thing is, he had the video
It's a
evidence.
dash cam video.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
a dash cam.
If I could speak to that, because again, I'm in the industry. They've got these things in trucks now. That used to be the thing, but they have these things in trucks called ELDs, electronic logging devices, which will restrict the number of hours that you are behind the road. As soon as you surpass what's called hours of service, which is a real
11
term.
hours.
Yeah, as soon as you surpass hours of service, the truck actually slows down to like 10 to 15 miles an hour until you stop or find a rest stop. It will not let you drive past a certain number of hours. So while you can't be tired, and that's completely human, it wouldn't be because he's out on the road too much, because not only is that illegal, but trucks are mandated by law to stop before you're driving past a certain amount. Ashley, I know you read the comment. What do you think about it? How do you feel?
So at first I thought, okay, maybe this guy is a little sleepy or a little delulu being on the road and it's nighttime. But I guess like I would want to have like a follow up on everyone else that kind of saw it, or like have a follow up on this story. Cause maybe it's a close friend that works as a police officer or whatever, and is like texting like their other brother or whoever about like what's going on. So I don't know. I feel like if we could find more credibility on it or more evidence that like this accident did happen, and these people in like their own little interview who got into this accident, were they dead? Did they die? I don't remember.
There's no names in this video. It's just a friend of a friend of brother, somebody on Facebook.
It happened to a friend of mine.
So Googling, I just Googled on the side here, the date that was in the text. I just Googled Illinois car accident on that date. Something does come up, 2 dead, 1 injured, I-57 crash. It doesn't give any details. It's just a really quick blurb on CBS. So we don't have any other information, but, again, that's something that like, okay, that corroborates the story, but because we don't know the veracity of the text, he could have just written that. He could have just said, "Oh, look, right there where I was, or where I'm saying I was."
Good point.
The car accident.
Good point. Very good point. He did produce and release that video a couple of days later. He could have had some time to put some shit together and be like, "Oh my God, look, I saw it too."
Yeah.
All right, Tim, what do you? Before we go to the next thing, where are you going to land on this one? I'll let you be the judge on whether we believe it as a group.
Oh wow. I think everybody said they didn't. I was the only one that said I did.
You can
so
change their vote,
I don't think
man.
I can speak for the group.
This is not a democracy. You can go ahead and change what.
Change my mind.
No, I mean, I like I said, I think I believe it just because. Number one, I didn't know. Charlie looked it up. Obviously, there was a death at that time, and that who knows if it's that same location. But I mean, you'd be able to go back and you'd be able to look at the dash cam footage and see the mile marker posts, right? So you'd be able to tell if it was the same area.
Put in the comments if you're listening to this or watching it.
That he's divulging if it was fake to prove him wrong.
We got some great comments too. We got the best comments. Ashley, you wanna?
I just read Maya said shit's fake.
She said it in that voice too, which is weird when you read it.
I just hear it that way.
That's how I heard it.
Yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, let us know in the comments whether you think that situation is real or not, and let us know why you think that. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Are we ready to move on to the next one, Tim?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're getting into the viral ones, the ones that got well over 1 million views. So although those first three were just very obscure ones that were hard to find.
Okay. This kind of looks like my house growing up a little bit, not gonna lie. All right, here we go.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stop this shit. Listen to it. Listen to that petting. Jesus. I mean, this is my whole closet right here. This is my kitchen. Okay, so it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon, but just to prove that there's nothing there. Jesus Christ.
I see that string that opened the door. You can't lie to me.
Yeah.
That string, yeah.
Finally back to my apartment.
Oh,
now.
he's addressing it.
Door open from the Wise cam.
It kind of looks like Tom Holland. I don't know why he's faking ghost videos.
Door.
Yeah, he's just fake Spider-Man videos.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is probably why it went viral.
We're gonna unlock.
This is a paranormal thirst trap, Tim. I think we're watching a bad video here.
Okay, what's the black cord thing on the door?
Let's see. He explains it all.
It was still open. Alright.
I got a solution. Remove the door of the closet.
Yeah.
That'd be a good solution.
Oh, then it's loose.
This is the cord in question. The coax cable, and it.
What
you
kind
can
of
see
setup?
here it goes directly from
Why
here
would you? My guy.
down.
This is not OSHA approved.
Yeah, that is not
That's
to
why the
code.
ghost is banging.
The ghost is OSHA.
Yeah.
One, I would probably be in the way of the camera here. Do
you think he's stealing cable?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
That wasn't even there in the beginning of the video.
Here's the door latched all the way shut. I mean, I'm pulling on that pretty hard and it doesn't come out. But if I were to do this,
Look at, he showed us how he got that
open it.
camera. Hold on. Why is he putting a camera in the closet?
So, I mean, if this cord was...
There's
this
someone
side of the
knocking
closet,
on it.
Making all those noises.
this probably would have knocked off, but I don't know.
Here's how the cord could open the door. Oh my God, I thought that jacket, there's somebody in that jacket.
It's a fancy ghost.
Are you kidding me? Here we go with this shit again. I'm just gonna wait and see how long it goes on, because I never not. Stop! Okay, that works.
So go to the closet.
Don't God go there. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
That would be terrifying though if it's real.
I mean, it's awful. Yeah.
Tim, don't. Oh no. You know that game we play where it's make Frank laugh? Oh my God, Tim, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, man? I can't produce the show and read that type of shit in my comments. Sorry, guys. Oh, all right. Well, to finish this as
I
a
didn't know
cable
if it's
management.
acceptable to say online, so I figured a
No, you can totally
direct
say
message
it.
was the way to go.
How do we feel about this one, everybody?
I mean, I didn't like it.
Well, I mean, hold on. Do you think it's real though?
Okay, I didn't notice the cable in the beginning of the video, so I don't know if it just like happened or if it was there already.
It was
so
there.
Maybe, oh, okay. So I didn't see it.
That's cool.
But the ending, I could have believed it until he put the camera inside the closet and then you saw the cable and it looked a little susmagus. And then when he was sitting in the living room, he never got up to go and look inside. Every time he opened the door, he went to look inside. So why didn't he get up that time when it opened up magically?
Yeah.
So that makes me sus. But I would have believed it up until that point, I think.
Colin, what do you got on this one?
I'm not buying it. I think he's probably just the most obnoxious neighbor to have, though. I mean, that pounding at all hours, I would be at his door pounding on it just the same way.
I mean, I live in an apartment now. I've lived in many apartments. Some of the ones with thinner walls, like you do hear that all night, but I never thought it was a ghost.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Maria, what do you think on this? Do you think this is real?
I don't know. I gotta agree with Ashley. Like once you saw that cable, and then like later in that second or third video, he showed how you could open it with the cable.
He's like, I didn't fake this video, but if I were gonna fake it, here's how I would fake it with this wire.
Yeah, like the O.J. Simpson book.
Yeah, I didn't kill it, but if I did, here's how I do it.
Here's how I do it. Yeah, let me show you some pictures I mocked up.
If it was real though, like I said, like that would be very terrifying. But like it's very clear how he could fake it. Especially with that last one, he didn't like. There could have been a friend in the closet there. So,
Charlie, what you got?
If this guy is stealing his neighbor's cable, that might be why they're pounding on his ceiling or.
Yeah. Oh my God! What if it's the neighbor that just wants to fix the cable box and he's just giving it a Brogain adjustment?
Yeah. I was in the Army Signal Corps. What this thing needs is what we call a Brogain adjustment.
What's that? You know how?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the other thing is, the other thing I was thinking about is like, what if someone's laundry machine is like right above that and it's pounding?
I don't know about that.
I know.
I feel like you're giving too much credit,
in there?
Charlie.
No.
Here's what I think, Charlie. Here's what I think. I think that you don't believe this, but you're too fucking nice to be like, this is bullshit. That's what I think, Charlie.
I want to take that middle road where I'm like, okay, what if this guy's not faking it? He just lives in a shitty apartment. I think that's possible, but I don't know.
So here's what I'm thinking, and here's why I think it's fake. So I've worked with sound enough where I know for a fact when you're editing movies, you can absolutely go frame by frame and stop a sound, an audio sound at a specific video frame. And I think he did exactly that every time that he opened the door, because the knocking would stop. You figure when if there's somebody pounding, there's a pound and then there's like the residual sound that's right after. It's not a long time that you hear that residual sound. But when he was pounding and then he would open the door, the audio of the pounding would stop during the residual sound, but the residual sound would actually continue. If you're pounding on a door and somebody opens the door, you're still going to hear the pound a little bit for a brief tenth of a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's
just a bit of the echo from the room too.
But instead, you would hear echo, exactly, Colin. But instead, the sound cuts out suddenly, and that's why I think it's just poor editing. We got Boovin saying, if you live in St. Louis and have ever had an apartment, there's always a meth head knocking like that, and they're hard to find. The meth heads are hard to find.
And then if like that door was like getting hit that hard, I feel like you could see the door moving at least a little bit, you know?
Yeah. There would be damage to the door. I don't know.
Well, even like the whole like bodied sound, like in where he is, just the apartment, like everything just kind of goes like silent.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, we don't hear another sound like environmental sound around it. He's
Yeah.
always careful about that. TV's always off. Or
Mm.
You know one thing that's also bothering me about this? If it were real, he would have more evidence than him conveniently ready to film on his bed. You know, if he's I want to see some footage of him dropping a deuce and he's like, oh my God, the pounding is happening. It's the most inconvenient time right now.
That's when he
Or-
could have had Depends. Maybe that's what he was wearing when he was filming.
I want a video where he pixelates out a lady friend's face that he's got over and they're making out. And then like I'm serious, because if there's a ghost, you're going to film that pounding no matter what you're doing. And
the pounding with your lady friend.
I would also like to see a video of him like asking the neighbors, like, do you hear this pounding? And I want to hear the neighbors say, oh yes, because I feel like he's such a scammer that if he went to the neighbor and be like, do you hear this pounding? The neighbors would be like, no, I don't hear anything, because it's not real. I don't know. I don't believe this guy either. But hey, I'm not a believer in a lot of stuff. So I hope he doesn't take it personally. Tim, what do you think about this one?
I believe this guy 100%.
You do? You do? Don't be pulling a Charlie on me. Don't be being so nice.
There's some spirit in his closet that's just waiting to come out.
It's a thirst
He's
trap
banging
video.
the door because he's trying to come out of the closet.
Listen, I know he's a good looking dude. I'm comfortable with my sexuality, Tim. I know he's a good looking dude. You don't have to believe him just because you locked eyes with him in that one part of that one video that we watched.
No, again, I think you're overestimating people. Like he could pull this off, dude. He couldn't even wire his internet properly.
That's the conspiracy, man. That's what he wants you to believe, man.
Yeah, it's a red herring, man.
Just move to another
his house was a mess.
Well, moving to another apartment might be a little harder.
Well, but like if you can demonstrate this, like show this to your super, like, hey, this happens in my apartment only. Can I just get another unit or something where this doesn't happen?
What happened in this unit?
Or
But
no
if it's
attempt
like
to
an
get it
apartment
blessed?
complex, I feel like other like nearby apartments would also be experiencing stuff, not just that one spot.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so
I don't know.
We do need to ask a neighbor just to like, do you get it?
Not only
does
that,
anything weird happen to you?
Tim, I don't know if that holds up. Think about it. If you get arrested for a crime and then you go to court and then you tell your lawyer that your defense is, I'm too stupid to have pulled this off, that's not gonna do very well.
Right in front of a jury.
I think that has worked in the past.
You need one person to think you're stupid.
Listen, there's 5 other people on this call. And we got 11 other people doing a live audience. At least one of them think I'm stupid right now. I don't know who.
That's how juries work. You just need one.
Yeah.
We got Tiffany's. All he tried was that cross, and he needs the holy water. Guys, that's a good point. If you're really bothered by it, stop making fucking videos for TikTok and invite a priest over to bless your shit. Even if you're not religious, it couldn't hurt.
That's just the Zoomer generation. They don't want to work. They're just going to use these hauntings for content, and
that's why it feels so fake.
He got 1.6 million likes, so he's doing
That's
something
true
right.
though. Like if you're really like scared,
he's like, nah, I won't call a priest. It's really annoying. Hey, stop.
Please stop. Please don't give me more content.
Please stop. Oh, look, the door open.
Oh no.
Oh man. All right. All right, Tim, decide as a group. Do we believe this one?
No, we don't believe this one.
Okay, we don't believe it. All right. Going to the next one. Y'all ready?
Be right back. Gonna dress my cat as a ghost and post it on TikTok. I want to be viral.
All right, here we go.
I think this next one had 3.2 million likes.
Okay, listen, Tim, I haven't read anything, but looking at these two, I already know this is some bullshit too. I'm just saying. Let's go. I'm playing.
What?
Jesus.
She fucking scared me.
Yeah, that was the scariest part.
What happens earlier? That's by far the most.
Actually, that woman kind of looks like you a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator.
It's be a lot less scary with this fucking music gone.
Honestly.
All right.
Like, oh, human.
No, she scared me. I was not expecting, because I was like, what's happening? I feel someone is pushing the open close button on that damn
they're
elevator.
standing just out of frame.
And they like maybe were like, because they couldn't find the right button that they wanted to push until they finally found it. And they're like, okay, like this is how it's done.
Or even simpler, like somebody just threw something so the door couldn't close all the way.
There could be somebody standing behind the camera too, to make any noise.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
To make sure also that it doesn't flop over. That it's
And
just
make
like
sure
nice.
nobody steals their camera.
That too.
Yeah,
like, why
yeah.
why are you putting your phone in an elevator? How many margaritas did they have to do this little stunt?
And then the
I
explanation,
threw this
we
one in
got
for
stuck in
friends.
the
I know how well
stairwell.
it feels about jump scares.
Well, jump scares are cheap. They're not scares. Jump surprises is what they should be renamed to. We got Boovin confused. Lilith is like rude. That made me jump. Tiffinicious wasn't even a ghost. The jump scared everyone. I don't
Frank
know.
thought it was me.
I thought it was Ashley. Could have been. But I don't know. The thing about Ashley is she's got such a wide range of people that she could dress up as I've learned. She's really earned the moniker the shapeshifter more than like the first time she's, I kind of met Ashley. I'm like, this is what Ashley looks like. But then I see a bunch of her streams and stuff. I'm like, nah, this girl, she could dress up as anything. Tiffany just said 3 margaritas. Put down in the comments how many margaritas it would take. We'd like to know. But let's go around the room and say what our thoughts are. Charlie, I want you to go first.
Okay. This one, again, there's just so many elements here that are easily spoofed or faked. It would be incredibly easy just to have a third person in the elevator behind the camera. I think about it like this. I mean, with movies or TV shows or even content like this on TikTok, you can only see what's in the frame of the camera. We don't know what's going on just outside either side. And a voice, maybe they were like talking on the phone and like, okay, now press the button. What? Or, at one point it sounded like someone kind of snort laughing to me. I don't know if that was what was going on there, but it's like, okay, so they're just goofing. This is just silly.
No.
Yeah.
Colin,
if it
what you
was-
got? Oh, or Ashley, you want to go next? Ashley, you
No,
go next.
I already said my opinion on it when it ended.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Colin.
Yeah. Well, I'm of the same mind. It's somebody standing just behind the camera, either pushing the buttons or, like I said, threw something so the door wouldn't close. And it'd be too easy to spoof.
Yeah, if the elevator has a camera, just for building surveillance and stuff, then release that video and proof that there was no one else in that elevator.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say.
I did have one other thing to
Okay,
say.
go
Like,
ahead.
maybe the virality of that whole video was because of the chick scaring people watching it and then sending it to friends and being like, that's what you're scared about.
I'm also going to say that one of the things that really cheapens the whole thing for me is not only the woman at the end, but it's also the fact that it's over edited. It's got like a background with bats and a fucking weird moon and sky and shit. And then they put that fucking music over, which really distorts any ability to verify the audio, even if you wanted to. That's stupid. And I like to think, I mean, within the realm of elevators, I like to think of that Eliza Lamb video. Now that is real.
Yeah.
That one you can tell that shit's real. There's no audio. The video was tampered with, but they don't want you to know the video was tampered with. And when you kind of compare the vibes that both videos give off, I feel like this one was clearly made just for the fucking views. But that's me. Tim, how do you feel about it?
Nah, I think that one was fake too. I think that one was for the views, and they got them too. They had 3.7 million likes on that video.
Guys, at least 3 of us in this meeting know how to edit videos. We could totally fake some shit.
I thought they were going to do a TikTok dance and one of them just got thrown up or pulled up into the ceiling.
Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna start a social. Who's got a social media already that they don't post anything spooky? Maria, I'm looking at you. Let's make some. Let's put one random video in there of you experiencing some paranormal. Charlie, myself, or Ashley will edit a ghost into there, and then you'll go viral. Just you though, no one else.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys ready for the next one? We got actually we're gonna do just one more because we're coming up on the hour, and I don't want to overextend. Tim, you good?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we're just gonna do one more here. This one. Here we go. She came home.
I don't do this one. Do a different one.
Do a different
for
one.
The last one. Do a different one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one's creepy, but it's not.
Do you want me to do the one of
I
the guy?
thought it was scandalous.
Do you want me to do the one where it's like somebody's open house, the girl staring into the woods, the lady with the shower cap on crying, or the guy sitting in his car? What? My
The very last one that I had sent you.
The very last one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one
Oh,
also
it's
had
another
the
pounding
most. It
one.
had 4.5 million likes.
Oh, not more pounding.
Is it the one that's pounding? That's the last one I've got here in this set.
Yeah, it's more than just
another
pounding though. There's
okay.
speaking.
That's all I know is there's pounding. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Charlie likes pounding. He's like, oh, more pounding. Not like that, Charlie. Okay, here we go.
Because I'm from England, I like pounds.
Who is it? Who's me? Your son.
She was lying on a bed with her son when they heard a voice that sounded exactly like her other boy that she just dropped off at another house. The voice was acting weirdly, and they've heard intensive knocking on the door or sounds of trying to open it. So they took out their phones and captured something terrifying.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover? Who are you?
You can hear that it's becoming more and more aggressive while trying to lure them out of the room. This is why you shouldn't talk to a mimic. Watch what happened next.
What do you want? Go to bed. Go to bed.
All right.
Obviously, easy video to fake. Easy to fake.
There's literally
But-
no reason like the real kid wouldn't be behind there if they wanted to fake it.
I think they just got a sibling. Just
none
no-
whatsoever.
another kid,
But
other
I
side
wanna
of the
throw
door.
it in there because of Kay's experience, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's fake for one reason. Usually with spirits or mimics or anything like that, they don't say open the door. They don't necessarily need the tangible door to be opened. They want to be invited in. They want you to be like, come in. They want you to say it. They don't necessarily just want you to like open the door. We had a story once where a wife was in their garage and there was like a mimic that was like, the door was open, the garage door's open, and he's just standing outside the garage. It's a guy, it's a spirit that was assimilating her husband with a fucking creepy smile and never came in. And that guy was waiting to be invited in. That one is believable, where something like this. I think what makes it kind of special is that it's using sort of a real idea of something that happens, but I think in producing this fake video, they sort of miss how that whole concept works, even though they're trying to emulate the idea. It's an interesting idea, but those things want to be invited in. They don't just pound on the door and say, open the door. I don't think it works that way. Just me personally, just my own thought. Maria, you can go ahead.
Yeah, these are very popular in like saying that there's like a mimic and it's always like someone behind a door begging or like asking to be let in, or like it's yourself talking to you. But yeah, like the real life mimic stories, like I do believe some of them, and like it's really not like this. And I could probably fake this one. Like I would just record myself on my iPad, put it on the other side, and then, you know, add in the knocking sounds.
Do you want to know why I believe Kay's mimic story? Because first of all, I know Kay personally, and by now I can tell you that she's never tried to tell a story like that since. And then number two, Kay and Kay's story happened so recent, and she has the full ability to like put it on TikTok or put it on Instagram, put it on social media. Did she? No. Instead, she told Reddit about it via text and wasn't looking to like get famous with it. That's head and shoulders for me more credible than somebody like that has a video that they put out like this, where it's like even if you don't believe like the video, it was edited itself to have that type of content, you have to acknowledge that the video was edited to add music and to add effects and or add like the background shit. So it was edited. You have to concede that. But how much is what's to debate. And then like my point is, if it was edited a little bit, it was probably edited a lot of it. Anyway, who wants to go next? Round the room. Charlie, yes.
Okay, I have some questions just of like the framing of this. So the voiceovers saying she's sitting on the bed with her son. The other son supposed to be at a sleepover. They're hearing his voice knocking at the door. Who's supposed to be filming this? Because we're seeing this third person.
They say they pulled out their cameras.
Yeah, and they say, oh, she pulled out her phone to capture this. But who's filming them? Because there's like a third person in the room with them, and they're doing the camera moves back and forth. Okay, look, maybe they just didn't mention her husband was in the room or something, but like it feels like engineered.
And why was the door locked in the first place?
Also true.
Yeah.
Lots of questions.
I lost you guys for a second. I think I froze. Am I good?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Who wants to go next? Colin, you want to go next?
Hey, I already went, man. I said
with Ashley over here.
Oh no, hey man, I already went. I said I think it's the other kids just on the other side of the door.
I think it's when I was frozen then.
Yeah.
Ashley, did you go already?
No, I just there's too much that I can't like find it to be a valid situation. Because like the way that they were like aggressively trying to open the door, I feel like even if the door was locked, I don't even think that the handle would have been able to like flop on the other side. I shouldn't have done that motion on video.
I'll make it into a GIF. Don't worry.
But like I just
We're going
feel
viral.
So yeah, I don't know. There's just she said that she dropped off a son at a birthday party. The son literally could have just been in the other side of the door.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. There's no reason to trust her.
Like, there's just too much in there that I can't believe it.
So many people, if they have an experience like that, they'll just go and open the door. What's the problem? Like that guy that had the
But aren't
wire.
you not supposed to?
You're not supposed to invite it in, but you can go open the door to see what the fuck, technically. But I think she was just scared, right? Charlie.
Well, is it, like if it says it's your son, okay, it said like, oh, he never talks to me like this or whatever, but we don't know, like we don't know the situation. Why wouldn't you just?
Wouldn't it be fucked up if it was actually your son on the other side and she was just making this video, but he's actually outside the door wanting to come in the room?
Or like she thinks that it's actual-
after him.
That'd be fucked if it was actually her son the whole time and he came home from the sleepover because there was a problem.
Like, why is everyone locked up in the room? Why am I not invited?
Tim,
let me in.
Tim, what you got here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a setup. I think if it was the kid, then they would be saying more things like, "Mom, why aren't you letting me in? Mom, come on!" Right?
That's true.
Kind of being more like whiny about it. I think that if it was a mimic, they would be asking different questions and saying different things to be more manipulative, right? So yeah, I do kind of think it was for the likes, right?
Interesting, though.
4.5 million.
Man, it makes me want to do stuff for likes. We could totally make some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump into final thoughts. Let's think about all these as like a big thing. Let's think about this as one episode. And who wants to go final thoughts first? I'll go last.
Okay, I volunteer.
Thanks, Charlie. You're the best. I love you.
With any of these, like, if you see anything on your phone, take it with a grain of salt. I think there's a certain amount of media literacy and digital, like social media literacy that is required just to exist in this day and age. There's so much fake stuff being thrown at us. I don't know if you watch Corridor Digital, their YouTube channel. They just did recently a video teaching their moms how to spot AI videos, things like that. Just kind of being aware, because we can't just trust everything that's on our phone. Maybe this is TikTok. It's entertainment value. It's fun. It's not hurting anybody, maybe. So have your fun. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. Just don't maybe don't live your life like believing all this is real all the time.
You know what's weird to me, Charlie, is that I feel like if AI tried to produce any one of those videos, AI probably would have done a more convincing job. That's kind of messed up.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maria, you go next.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Charlie that, yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. But a lot of the videos, like, it's just, like, it's fun to watch, like, it's entertainment, but taking it for real is just, you know, be careful with what you actually believe. And then I also think it kind of sucks when, like, people include their kids because they're just teaching them, like, okay, let's lie to people and, like, act this out and do this. And it's like, what is that really teaching them? But I'm not saying that, like, I don't believe in this stuff. I really do. Like, there's a lot of genuine stories out there. But nowadays with, like, how far technology has come, like, it's just really easy to fake stuff. So when it comes to videos, it is harder for me to believe it.
Mr.
Really
Murphy.
cool though.
Yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with Maria. I think it's just too easy to do. You gotta like Charlie said, take everything with a grain of salt. And I hope these were just videos of people just trying to have fun and not really convince anybody. And everybody's having a good time.
All right. I would say Ashley's last name, but I don't know it. Ashley, you want to go next?
I would say, I think these videos are definitely fun. Like when you are interested in the paranormal or like you're just somebody casually coming through it and you see it. Like, I feel like a lot of people who don't typically see it all the time, that's where maybe that belief could maybe come from. But I definitely think majority of it is fake. Like a lot of what people post on the internet, even when it comes to like a picture, like you look at an influencer, they can pretend to be in the Bahamas, but they're just in front of a green screen. Like there's so many things that can be manipulated that it's harder to believe. So I think I would probably trust in a story, maybe on Reddit, or maybe if someone was just talking about a story, I feel like I could buy into that more. But when you're trying to give me that evidence, I think it's a little bit more difficult to sort of, even though it is a physical thing that you're showing me, I find that the media is just so full of it sometimes. So, but they're cool. They're fun. I like them. I'll still watch them, but
I'll still watch them.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I'm getting haunted. Let me set up my tripod.
Yeah, like
that is. I wanted to add one other thing because Tiffany just mentioned that in a comment on TikTok. If for viewers or people who don't know, you can search by the sound, so by the background music that they put over the video.
Is that right?
So that's what Tenacious was saying, and that added sound is so popular on TikTok. So people see this sound that is popular, and maybe it's like a spooky song or whatever. Okay, let's make a spooky TikTok to go with that. So that kind of stuff just pushes views, and then like people click on, oh, show me all the TikToks that use the same sound. Oh, okay, then these are getting cycled up through into more views. And
I did not know that was a thing. That's interesting. TV, what you got?
I found through the process that I tend to believe the ones that did not go viral more than the ones that did. The ones where they had other videos in their channel that were not about that kind of thing, and those were the one-offs that really didn't get a lot of views, but were very interesting to me as opposed to the ones who had 1 million+ views.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say,
yeah, I can go with that.
I would say that these are probably viral for entertainment, not for believability or credibility purposes. But yeah, I think that within the grand scheme of things, no video evidence is ever considered proof nowadays. Nor is audio, and I just think that there is a trend where people love the spooky. That's a real thing, especially this time of year, or like Halloween time of year. Like everybody wants to be like spooky. Everybody let me tell you something. Whenever I say like I do this project, people love talking about it. And I don't know, guys. I have a hard time believing any of this stuff. I have a hard time believing in things in general with paranormal. As you guys know, that I am one of the more skeptical people on the team. I know that we have varying degrees of believers and non-believers. I'm almost I'm almost on the camp of almost everything is bullshit except for maybe aliens. All right, dude. I honestly kind of believe in lizard people more than some of these videos. But I don't even believe in lizard people. But all that being said, if you like this stuff, go ahead and watch it. Just know that I consider it brain rot. And if you don't care about what I think, that's perfect because nobody does. And I think it's a really one of the most fun things to come out of this episode, I think, is Tim's thing where it's like, yeah, he's believable because he'd be too dumb to produce it. I love that. There's something that's so cute about that, Tim. Could you imagine if you tell this guy to his face, like, yeah, I believe you, man. I think you're too. You can't even talk right, my guy.
See, I don't know if they take that as a compliment, like, oh, he believes in me, or if you take it as an insult, right?
Maybe a little bit of both, but yeah, no, I think it's great. I think it's really interesting. We got another we got another person, Blues Brad X. Shout out to the reptilians in the chat. Thank you, Blues Brad X. Shout out to the reptilians and all you smooth brains out there. And if you want more content like this, please let us know in the comments. We'd be happy to review more TikToks. If it's something y'all want to see and like, please let us know, and we will definitely do that. Until next time, though, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for telling a friend. Thank you for making a fake paranormal ghost video with your mom and then putting it up on the TikTok, only to not go viral and to keep attempting to do it and deleting that first video until you strike gold. We'll see y'all next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
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 Isn't it fun?